What is your reaction to seeing all of this? People suggesting that you shouldn't be getting the title shot, but Kamaru Usman, who has lost his last 3 fights, should be getting the title shot.
Yeah, no doubt Kamaru was a great champion of this division, but currently he's on a 3-fight losing streak, and I can't even imagine how the thought of him challenging for the belt right now can come to someone's head. Obviously, if he could win one more fight, he could be deserving of a title shot. But right now, I'm the one who's on a winning streak, undefeated, finished all my fights, and I believe I'm the one who deserves to fight for the belt.
As you know, the UFC has done some strange things in the past. If for some reason they change their tune and they say, you know what, let's give Usman the shot, how will you react to that? Will you be just absolutely frustrated by that?
Әрине раздражен. Білмеймін енді. Бұл енді спорт әртүрлі жағдай болуы мүмкін, бірақ менің өзімді ойыма сыймайды ондай сатты істеу деген.
Yeah, for sure I will be frustrated, I can't even think about how it's going to be possible, You have to put a work to get this opportunity, and, losing 3 fights, you have to at least get on some winning streak, to be able to challenge for the belt.
Лайықты жауынгер претендент десем болады. Сол
I believe the contender for the belt should be someone who already deserves it, and I believe I'm the one who deserves this contender spot.
There are people out there who say your championship level talent, your resume is impressive, but there are some folks out in the media space who feel like maybe you should get one more win against a top 5 guy before fighting for the belt, whether it's an Ian Gary or a Jack Della Maddalena, and then that will officially cement your place as the number 1 contender. What is your response to those folks who believe that you should get one more win against a top contender before fighting for the belt?
Менің лайықты екенім мен жекпе-жектерім көрсеткен, 18 жекпе-жек бәрінде мерзімнен алдын аяқтаған. UFC'de болсын 6 жекпе-жегімнің бәрі.
Yeah, I believe I'm a more worthy contender than them, There's only one person who have 100% finish rate. They don't have a 100% finish rate, it's me. So I believe I'm the worthy one and deserving one to fight for the belt next.
Well, none of this even matters if, depending on the answer to this next question, have you talked to the UFC about this? Have you been offered this fight?
Yeah, actually I already been offered to fight Belal, and I accepted the fight against Belal, but unfortunately he declined to fight me due to the timing issues. He wasn't ready to defend his belt on that time. So we'll see what's gonna happen and when he's gonna be ready. So I will be able to fight him. Before he became a champion, and after he won the belt, he said he's going to be an active champion and he will defend his belt more often. But at the moment, he wasn't backing up his what he said, So let's see what's going to happen when he's going to be ready to fight me.
Are you able to share which fight card the fight was offered for? Was it November, December? Was it early next year? Are you able to share that?
Это было, по-моему, октябрь 5-го, да?
It was in October,
Oh, for Abu Dhabi? Or for the Salt Lake card?
Yeah, Salt Lake card.
Мен әрине Белалдың қандай жағдай екенін білмеймін, қандай ойда екенін. Әрине мен өзім дайынмын. Если Белал жекпе-жекке өзінің согласиясын берсе, мен әрдайым дайынмын.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Belal and when he's going to be ready at the moment. If they say December, January, I'm going to be ready. They say April, May, it doesn't matter. I already deserve to fight for the belt. I already secured the spot, and I'll just make sure I'm going to be ready for that fight. So whenever he's ready, I'm in.
So you're okay waiting as long as it takes?
То есть ты готов ждать, сколько понадобится его.
иә әрине күтуге дайынмын.
Yeah, I'm ready to wait for it.
Get your first shot at a UFC title against Belal Muhammad. How does it play out? What are the headlines going to read once this fight ends?
Әрине мен жекпе-жекке жеңіс үшін шығам. Әрине қолдан келген бәрін жат істеймін. Жеңіске жету керек маған. Былай әрине
I'm always fighting for the win. You know, Belal is a great opponent. He's not an easy opponent, but I believe I'm going to be the winner of this matchup, and I'm going to do everything possible to make that happen.
Last thing I wanted to ask you, because you mentioned the timing of all of this, and it could be because we don't know what's happening with Belal. It could be January, could be December, could be May, June, July. We just don't know at this point. You kind of are going to have to wait till he's ready. Another hurdle that I don't think a lot of people are even talking about right now is if Conor does come back and fight Michael Chandler in December, if he wins, there is a very real world where he asks the UFC, hey, give me my chance to be the first 3-division UFC champion because this fight is going to happen at welterweight. He's also the biggest star in the history of the sport. Does that concern you at all in terms of the timing? Are you hoping to get the shot before Conor fights again to just avoid that possibility altogether?
мен негізінде ойымда жоқ. Конор қашан төбелеседі қызықтар емес. Конор уже қанша уақыт болды төбелесем деп жүргеніне. Қалай айтсам.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't even think about when's Conor gonna fight, when he's gonna be ready. I don't think about all that. You know, he's been getting ready to fight for a long time, but wasn't able to do that yet. So in my head, I don't even think about him winning this one fight in 3 years. Gonna do something. I understand he's a big star, but in my head, I don't see it's being possible. You know, I believe UFC is one of the, not one of the, but the best and the most fair organization. So I believe they're gonna do everything right.
But if you win the belt and they offered you Conor, I don't think you'd be too sad about that, right? It's a big payday for you right there.
әрине кімнің қазір Конорбен шыққысы келмейді, бірақ Конор дозы таңдайды көбінше. Былайына мен ойымда жоқ, шынын айтсам, маған қазіргі таңда маңыздысы сол.
Yeah, who don't want to fight Conor right now, you know? But to be honest, I don't even think about it. For me, the most important is to win the belt, and that's my focus.